Welcome to this week's G.I. Joe toy review, where we will be reviewing the April version of the most popular character of the month, which today will be everybody's favorite, Snake Eyes. But this is uh, the third verse, the updated third version of the vintage version of the Snake Eyes, with the one with the cross blades across his chest. But before we get to reviewing Snake Eyes, let's do our usual shout outs of the week. First, back to the media at 41 South Loudon Street here in Winchester, Virginia, on the Walking Mall, where you can actually get vintage video games all the way up to modern. And you can find them on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You can find them on the internet at www.backtothemedia.com. You can even email them at backtothemedia@gmail.com. And literally, you can find games and systems dating all the way back from Atari, all the way up to current. And while you're in it, as well as you can get toys, music, and videos and DVDs and more from there. And while you're in the neighborhood, if I can get the glare off of it, you can go to Time Travelers Toys and Collectibles, and they're located at 115 South Loudon Street, just a few doors down. Email them at timetravelertoys@gmail.com. And you can find them on Facebook, and you can find comics, toys, and collectibles. You know, anything from Marvel, Star Wars, Star Trek, Thundercats, He-Man, G.I. Joe, Transformers, you name it, they got it. So go ahead and check them stores out. So let's go ahead and look at our feature of Snake Eyes, starting with the file card where it says Commando, codename Snake Eyes. File name classified. Primary military specialty is infantry. Secondary military specialty is hand-to-hand combat instructor. Birthplace is classified. And his grade is an E7. And also his serial number, which I usually don't never read them, but his serial number is also classified. The text says subject was Ranger qualified and graduated from Recondo School in Nha Trang I probably butchered that, prior to his service with a long-range recon patrol unit in Southeast Asia. It is generally accepted that he received extensive training in mystic martial arts from the same ninja family that produced Storm Shadow. No official records in existence. Qualified expert in all NATO and Warsaw Pact small arms. Black belt in 12 fighting systems and highly skilled in the use of edged weapons. And this is a quote, obviously not from Snake Eyes because Snake Eyes doesn't talk. But the quote says, we can say, what can you say about a good guy who goes bump in the night? The man is the baddest dude in the valley. He scares pit bulls. He should wear a sign on his chest that says, don't mess, period. The bad guys would like to see him declared illegal under the Geneva Convention. On the other hand, he is kind of small animals. And let's look at his accessories, starting with the figure stand. Upraised G.I. Joe logo, codename Snake Eyes. As I said, I said many times before, I could just care where just the codename is taken off, but it still works. He also comes with this pair of Shonagun. I might be pronouncing it wrong, but they were classified as nunchucks on the file packages of the vintage. But nunchucks are divided by a metal chain on two sticks. But this is like a three-piece swinging bow staff. Very awesome weapon. He also comes with a pair of night vision goggles, which are pretty sweet. He also comes with these two swords, which can be detached. And it can be detached. It's just hard to do with one hand because they're so thin. But they're cool little accessories. He also comes with his updated, modernized Uzi with silencer on it with a clip which you could hang on the side of his belt and just hang. You could also hook him up to the one end of these Sonu guns. He also comes with his medieval sword, which is these are supposed to be, these indents are supposed to be the holes in the sword. And he also comes with his backpack, which is in silver color, which is the same exact backpack that comes with the Night Creeper. But Night Creeper's is in more of a maroonish color. You see a bedroll up there. Looks like a rope at the bottom. Highly detailed. Grenades on the side. These look like little claws, like the ninja claws, like Storm Shadow version 2 would have. But that's it, the accessories. So let's take a look at the main feature. Oh, sorry for that. Trying to steady my hand. But this is Snakeeyes. As you can tell, he's wearing all black and with the silver goggles. Right there's the place to plug in the night vision goggles. His whole uniform is just all black with silver highlights, like on his wrist, on his belt. But he's all wearing all black like normal Snakeeyes gear. You see, looks like grenades right there. And these could be other grenades, extra grenades. Pouch on one side, a pouch on the other leg. And of course, that right there is the little hoop where you could actually plug in the Uzi at. But let's take a look at the articulation. His head rotates a full 360. Arm can lift to about right there. Arm can rotate all the way around. Elbow can bend right there at the elbow, as well as rotate at the elbow. Swivel at the wrist. He also comes with the ab crunch feature, which actually can be seen is not hindered by any kind of web gear. Legs can spread up out here on a T-hook. They can lift to that high. Double knee joint. You can also bend at the ankle, as well as swivel at the ankle. Pretty cool looking video, ankle articulation. So let's take a look at Snakeeyes all in battle ready gear mode. And here's Snakeeyes in his battle gear. He doesn't make any animated appearances in this uniform, which I think quite a sucked, because Snakeeyes is one of the most popular characters in whole G.I. Joe lore, in the entire G.I. Joe universe. But he does make an appearance in this uniform in issue number 90, as he took this uniform, as he was captured by the Baroness and held hostage, and he took the uniform from her personal torture team, the Payne brothers, as he stole each one of the items from each one of the brothers and formed this uniform, which I think is a very cool look. But Snakeeyes, my thoughts on Snakeeyes, like I said, he's a very popular character. He was always one of my favorites as a kid. I always liked the whole evolution of Snakeeyes of every uniform he had, except for the blue one, which was still a good Snakeeyes, but it wasn't the best. And the two Ninja Force in the Vintage line really sucked. The Ninja Force and the Shadow Ninjas version, they both kind of sucked. But they were still Snakeeyes, so that's what made them cool. But this is Snakeeyes. I rank this figure as a top tier figure, as I would any Snakeeyes figure, just because it's Snakeeyes. Snakeeyes was always one of my favorites. HCC 788 does his version of this video, and HVCC, we still praying for you, brother. But hope you get well soon. But Foreign BX 257 also does a review of the vintage version. Sanitarium Productions, I believe, does a version of this Snakeeyes also, a review of this exact version. So you can check any of those three videos out. They're also good videos. I think they're a little bit better than mine, but that's my opinion. I'm quite judgmental on my videos. But this has been Snake Eyes, and I'm love reviewing Snake Eyes. The only withdrawal I had with this figure was, since this is like the third version, from version 2, the one that came with Timber, each one never came with an updated Timber, was kind of sucked. Except for the updated version of version 2. I wish we could have got other Timbers in the line also, but, if y'all wanted extra Timbers, you go get those little preschool little animal figurines that are about the same scale, and you could have another Timber. But tune in next week as we review another man in black clad, well, black, gold, and red clad. Death Show's Iron Grenadier. This is my first look at the Iron Grenadier since the black-headed Destro. So I can't wait to review this guy. This is an awesome figure, awesome troop builder. One of my favorites. I just love the black, the sleek and the black uniforms. But more on that next week. But this has been Snake Eyes. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment if I missed something. If you liked it, leave a comment. If you didn't like it, tell me what I need to work on. All that kind of good stuff. This figure was actually released in 2017 or 2007 in the 25th anniversary line. One thing I like better about this one is he comes with the night vision goggles instead of that long blow stick or blowgun. But I'm glad that this figure has proper accessories that he could actually use. So tune in next week as we review Iron Grenadier. Thank y'all for watching. Like I said, drop a grenade on the like button. Drop it on the dislike button, however you feel. Leave a comment. Share with your friends. Share on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you want to share it on. Shout out to your friends. Invite them to the channel. This has been Snake Eyes. Tune in next week for Iron Grenadier. And like I always say, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. See y'all next week, and be safe. Wash your hands. Wash your face. Make sure you keep yourself clean and straight and sterilized from this coronavirus. We'll get through it soon, everybody, so don't worry about it. But take care of yourself. See y'all in the next one. Love y'all. Peace.